Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 co-op with me, Commissar Roach, and Rival Zone Gaming.
Hello!
In the last episode, we finished off the Spanish Civil War,
Yes, we did.
yeah, we just got our volunteers back, and I was doing a bit of reorganizing. I am placing all of our motorized and armored divisions into a single unit,
Wow, that's normally something I do.
and we're going to put them in the Rommel army that just got back. So they currently have 7 troops assigned to them, but there are more being made.
Okay, mechanical... Oh, got 2 lots of research that's been finished. Mechanical computing's done. We could do radio detection.
We could do that.
We can't go much further forward on that tree because of it's like technology is 0.79 years ahead of time.
Yeah, we could do that, or since that tree's a little bit locked off past that point,
Yeah.
we could go ahead and go into industry, because there's one tech that is in industry that we could finish.
Improve machine
now.
tools?
Yes, which would give us a production cap plus 10, which,
Yep.
which would give us more production per day.
Alright, what do you want on the other one? Do you want to keep pushing along with support equipment?
Yeah, support companies. I love having those things. So I think the next one we should go ahead and have would be logistics. Third one, or second one from the bottom.
Second from the bottom. Logistics company. We're on. Alright, done.
Right. Yep.
We haven't got anything in for about 140 days now, so that's going to be covered for a while.
Yep. Our production at home with our civilian factories is going well. We're most of the way through our initial order.
Most of the way through, you know.
Yeah,
Not quite.
I mean, we put up like 15 or almost 20 of them or something like that. We put up a lot of them.
We did.
We're almost through it. Only got like I think 5 left to make, and then it goes into our military factories and then into our dockyards.
Yes.
Then we can start making stuff like synthetic refineries, and if we get them, maybe some radar stations.
Cool.
The other thing we need to do is we need to get these units finished that are being trained. We've got a couple of Panzer divisions still being made.
Yep.
A couple of our mountain divisions.
Is that the Gree Briggs?
Yeah. Their actual name are Kabugsjägers, or I think it's Kabugsjägers or something.
Of course it is. That makes perfect sense.
That's it's mountain Jaegers is I think like Kabugs, something close to that.
Something like that. That works.
It's something like that. But they're because I think Jaeger means hunter or something. So mountain hunters, something like that. I don't know.
We don't know. Hey, we have a plus.
I don't speak German.
So. No, neither do I. Logistics. It's looking good, isn't it?
Yeah, basically the only thing we have a big deficit of is our tanks. But if we can get some more military factories up, we can put some onto our light tank production.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but also into our aircraft production, because we are very low on our production. I think we make 1 fighter a week at this point. We make 1 single BF-109
no, we make 2. We make
2.
2. Yeah, we make 1 tactical bomber a week.
Yeah. Well, 1 and a third. No, 1 and a bit of the tail.
Yeah, it would be nice to build something a bit more. Yeah, not gonna lie.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to deal with a lot of aircraft in our future, I'm assuming.
Close air support. Ah, the Junkers 87.
Yes, the Stuka.
Yes. They didn't actually make that noise. They used to pipe that through with speakers, loudspeakers underneath the plane.
Actually, no, they didn't. There was a thing on the wheels. It was the sound maker on the wheels during a dive, but that was only on the B variant. That was only in the early war.
Yeah.
And then they got rid of it later on. Especially once people figured out, hey, this thing was made back in like 32 or something like that. Why are we still scared of it?
Slow as hell.
Yep. See, I used to play a game. I used to play War Thunder.
Yeah.
I played that way back in the day, back when there were 20 tiers of aircraft instead of the 10-tier system they got now.
Yeah.
You had to be really good to be a German pilot, and because Germany didn't have any early game planes that were any good. They had HE-112s or something like that, but they had a problem where if you got them into too steep of a dive, or if you put too much weight, if you put too much stress on the wings, the hydraulics locked up, so they would just get stuck in whatever position they were in.
Nice.
So you could get to a point where you were in a dive and then you couldn't get out of the dive anymore. So what German players used to do in that game were to play with the Italian planes, because there were the early tiers had a lot of Italian planes in the German tree, and those things were golden. Loved them.
Did that say we had 3 dockyards, or have you already taken care of it?
I already took care of it. We finished up some submarine production, so I just put it onto, I think, we're producing, like, I think I just put it onto our destroyers or our battleship, I'm not sure.
Okay, cool.
Because we're making 2 Scharnhorst right now.
Yes, you are. So National focus completed.
Done.
Oh no! The Hindenburg.
Yeah, there's a chance that doesn't happen.
Really?
What that historical focus is on, there's a chance that happens, that it just shows up, and it's found that there was like a potential for an explosion and somebody averted a disaster. But no, looks like we have the bad ending.
Yay!
Oh, the humanity.
Are we going to create the treaty with the USSR? Or are we going to go anti-Soviet?
Well, the treaty with the USSR we can still do. We just we don't even have to go ahead and do. We could do the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact just for the good stuff,
right?
Before we go to war with the USSR, just like Germany actually did.
Yes,
I'm thinking treaty with the USSR, and then at the end of that, depending on how our military's looking, we do Anschluss.
Cool. All right, I'll select it.
All right, go ahead.
We're on it.
All right.
Are we short on rubber still? No, we're short on chromium.
Chromium. It's because of the Scharnhorst being made.
You and your battleships.
It requires that. Well, those were already on the tree when I got here. Actually, just as a thing, I'm going to take 2 of those off of the Scharnhorst, and I'm going to put some convoys on our.
Oh, that's not a bad idea, because we only have
173. So if we need to transport units across the ocean, or anything like that, it would be great to be able to do so. Also, they're required for trade, so. That's
well, we do have 200 convoys, don't we? We're using 27 so far, but like you say, if we're going to be moving things around,
we're going to especially depending on how the Italy thing goes, we're probably going to have to send some troops to North Africa.
Oh dear!
To go ahead and fight Monty.
I'll be okay with that.
As a British person, I thought you wouldn't be.
No, it's fine. He was a moron. Darn good naval, military strategist, but he got stuck to his plans too easily. Market Garden could have been brilliant if he'd have spread things out across multiple fronts. Instead, he just went up one road and the whole thing fell apart. But anyway.
No, hey, this is the game we're playing. So opinions on military leaders and things like that, it's perfectly valid.
Antwerp. That's where he was going.
Yeah, I think so.
But it was one road.
Well, it's just all those bridges. Couldn't secure them all.
Bridge Too Far, the film was called.
Yes, the film about Market Garden was one of them.
Yeah. One of the films.
Yeah, one of the films. I actually still remember. I don't know why. Just like that reminds me a lot of like old World War II films. You ever seen The Longest Day?
No.
Really? Oh,
Don't
really
think
good
so.
film. Really good film. It's like 2.5 hours long or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's all about Normandy. And it takes and it follows a huge like ensemble cast. And a couple of them, I think, there's and it follows a whole bunch of parts, not just like the beach landing, but also like the airborne, the British glider troops, the French resistance. Like it's just a huge amount of stuff covered.
Okie dokes. Might have to dig it out.
Yeah, it's one of the stars is John Wayne, as well as a couple of British actors who were, I think, pretty big back in the day. I don't know though.
Probably.
I'm thinking we take industrial concern for a modified government.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I was just looking at everything that France has got put up against our border.
Yeah, and I'm thinking maybe a refining concern for the industrial one.
Yes, good idea.
Do that so we can get the synthetic stuff going.
Cool, awesome.
Sorry about all that on my microphone. I just had to take the label off of my water bottle because I'm weird and I can't drink it without doing that.
I'm sure no one thinks that's weird.
No, so my girlfriend would disagree.
Right.
We're only 35 tanks away from being able to deploy these Panzer divisions. Very close.
Is that just what we're waiting for? Just those tanks?
I'd like them. I'd like to have this armored army ready to go. I'd also like to have the second set of Geburtsjägers ready to go. Because if we can get 8 of them there, because Austria is mountainous everywhere.
Yeah.
So I'd like to have them on the main line, and then I'll have the armored division do a spearhead towards Vienna, because there's that one province that is not mountainous on our border, and I want to go through that. Would be great. Also, there's a couple of infantry divisions that are being made, another 10 that could be put on the that army.
Alright, so you want to go to
control.
You want to go after
control
what?
Of the main army. I'll take control of the armored spearhead.
Cool.
When we go with this, if we have to go to war.
So you'd be going for Vienna, I'd taking the mountains.
Yeah, you'd be going for for Einsbach.
And Salzburg.
Yeah, and maybe Grads, depending on how well your attack goes.
Well, it depends if you give me air support. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, we got air support. We got some spare. Oh, and we also got the historical one for Amelia Earhart. There's a chance that she survives in this as well.
I'm sure she does it. We're building planes, right?
Yeah, two a day or 2 a week. Remember.
I'm just wondering when I can replace the ones I've got, because these are terrible.
What do you mean?
I've got the Heckel HE51 and the Dortier DO23. I've got 80 of those and 40 of the fighters. They're terrible.
Where are you looking at that?
Oh, just north of Austria. We've got Munich, and then next to that there's an airfield.
Oh yeah, these are some of the older ones. There's some we could deploy some of the ones that are around Dortmund.
Oh right.
Oh, yep. There's the France and Britain. So France is now part of the Allies now.
Yep.
Great.
Just sending the bombers down to.
No, you didn't.
Did I?
No, click them again. You sent them to the Western Germany Air Theater. If you want to send them to another airfield, you actually have to click on the airfield itself.
I did. I thought.
No, if you go to the air map mode. So from the bottom right, there's a map. There's 3 big buttons. There's one with an anchor, man, and an airplane.
Yeah.
Go to the airplane one.
Yeah.
You see that arrow right there?
Yeah.
That's deploying them to the Western Germany theater. They actually haven't moved to the other airfield yet.
Okay.
So click them again.
Clicked.
Okay, now have them move towards the airfield you want them to go to. You have to right click on the field itself.
Right, got it. And then when I do that, I have to get them to fight in this area, don't I?
No, you didn't. You didn't do that either.
I did.
Or maybe you did. Oh no, there they are. Yeah, they're still deployed on. So what you want to do right now, since you can see them, they're still wanting to deploy into the Western Germany theater.
Yeah.
We're not going to be fighting there.
Nope.
We're going to be fighting in the Alpine theater.
Yeah.
So you can select them individually.
Which I have.
Okay, you select them individually, and you can see on the top there's a whole bunch of icons above them.
Yes.
Like the tank and stuff like that. So these are tactical bomber. So what you want to do is you want to have these on close air support. So click that. It's the one with the tank.
Yep.
You can also hover your mouse. Okay, then you want to right click them into the Alpine theater.
Okay.
The Alpine region. Nope, still haven't done it. You have to select them.
I have. They're green.
And then right click. Yeah, and then you want to right click it into the Alpine region.
No, I don't know. For some reason.
Right clicking them, like you've selected them.
Yeah.
They're highlighted.
Yeah.
It's the 80 Heinkel 111s, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have them selected.
Yes. They're
you
green.
See where the Alpine you see where the Alpine region is on the map, right?
Alpine region, yeah.
Okay, right click that.
Right click that.
Yes.
Select them again. Done.
There you go.
Oh, thank God. Sorry, people. I'm useless.
Also going to deploy our fighters there on interception and air superiority, and the other bomber unit. Going to deploy them with close air support as well.
Yes, they're already done.
So there you go. You have 160 close air support units, and you have 40 fighters in the region.
It's just so that, when we're doing this, we've got a bit of air support this time.
Yeah. And we just finished our improved machine tools.
Cool.
I think it would be a great idea to go to our air doctrines.
Yes.
And start going down that.
Right, we've got strategic destruction, but the technology is mutually exclusive with force rotation and formation flying.
We already, as Germany, we already start with battlefield support as our doctrine.
Right.
So we just have to go down here so we get dive bombing, so our air support missions efficiency goes up by 20%.
Done. We've got 3 military factories.
Yep, because we actually are starting to work on our military stuff now.
Hurrah!
I think we should go on our light tanks.
Absolutely.
We're still light on those.
Oh, dispersed industries finished.
There we go. So our industrial's basically done, unless we wanted to go down our excavation tree, or the synthetic oil tree.
Go in. Oil? Yeah, because we're going to need that, aren't we?
Yep. Go ahead.
State level 2.
So that means we can have 2 on the same state instead of just 1. So that's good. Okay, we finished those last 2 tanks, so those are now ready to go. And I think we finished our... Yep, we finished recruitment of everything. So, why don't we do this? I'm going to have a new army made in the Western Theater.
Okay.
18 divisions.
Right.
And we're going to make these guys just deploy right along the Austrian border.
Cool.
Then I'm also going to deploy the Panzer unit right there. And that's their deployment plan.
Okay, that's your mountain fighters, right?
No, the purple guys are the mountain fighters.
Right.
The teal ones are the armored spearhead.
And your armored spearhead will be going straight for Vienna.
I'll be going along the northern river until I hit right near Vienna.
Yep.
Then head south after that. That way I can avoid most of the mountains.
Alright, so that's your teal, that's your thing, so I've got the purple guys.
Yep. Yep.
Alright, I best make a plan then, don't I? Probably should do that. You've already set the front line, so I just need to sort out my offensive line, don't I?
Yep.
Alright,
Hopefully we won't need too many units to do this.
okay. Well, given my length of my offensive line, we might. I'm going to be trying to get Innsbruck and Salzburg in the same pass.
Okay. Well, your leaders think it's a good plan, but that's mostly because Austrian military forces are not the biggest.
Doesn't exist.
What is Romania up to?
I'm just going to wait for the preparation to finish.
Oh, Romania, why?
What are they doing?
Renew Romanian-Polish alliance. So yeah, it looks like the Balkans just want to get all up in our plans for World War II now.
That's just not very nice of them.
So we'll have to fight them as well as Poland, which is a problem because Romania is actually a fortress. The the actual terrain of Romania is very difficult to deal with.
We just got delay sorted.
Well, let's keep going down our doctrine for infantry because we have a bonus to that research as well.
Okay, so, elastic defense.
Yep.
So are we going to have to take out Hungary as well after this?
Probably. We'll probably be at war with Hungary as soon as we declare war on Austria.
And then we'll have to deal with Czechoslovakia, of course.
Yep. Essentially.
Right, I am all ready to rock and roll.
Yep, we just gotta wait for the Anschluss thing to finish.
3 dockyards, and we've got a modified government.
I am going to put a light cruiser on production.
Cool.
I'm going to put that in infinite production as well, so we'll just keep making. And what are we going to do for modified government?
I'm looking through the research and production options. Right. We've got motorization, artillery, and infantry. They're all basically 10% reduction on their chosen area. So, motorized reduction, research time minus 10%, artillery research time minus 10%, or weapons and equipment research time minus 10%.
All right, we just got a whole bunch of pop-ups, so let's
do
this one first. I'm gonna say probably infantry equipment, because there's a lot more infantry equipment research than there is artillery or motorized. So
cool. Pax Americana.
Yep. So the United States is guaranteeing the South America and everything, so that's a big deal.
Yep. And national focus, Anschluss. And logistics company 1.
Okay, let's finish the logistics company thing. We just got that, so why don't we...
You want the field hospital? Or
Yeah,
do you
pick
want
up a field
signals
hospital.
company?
Field hospital for right now, because that'll help our main infantry company, our main infantry divisions when we put them in there.
Okay.
And Austria refuses the Anschluss. The fools in Vienna have refused to accept the merger of our two nations. This is a blatant disregard for the will of the Austrian people, and we will not, and it will not stand. We have to enforce the Anschluss through military means. So we now gain claims on all of Austria, which means we can go to war with Austria. But we have a national focus.
And the national focus is?
Well, we could go with Army Innovations 2. That's an option.
Mm-hmm.
Which will give us some research bonus for land doctrine.
Yep.
And a research bonus for the next tank.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, we'll do that.
Better tanks.
Yep. And now we can go to war with Austria.
So it's just literally declare war, or justify war goal.
Declare war, because if you look at the top, those two cross swords with the laurels around them,
it
says available war goal. So we already have a war goal.
So just go for it.
Assert. So if we go to declare war, we have the conquer focus.
Yes.
Now what this says our potential enemies are Hungary and Austria, so we will not have to deal with Italy. It's just those two.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good.
We don't have any allies.
No, we don't have any allies, so this is just a straight war we're going on. So let's do it. I'm gonna send the declare war demand right now.
Do it.
In the next episode.
Ah!
We're at 27 minutes.
You did that on purpose, didn't you? You can't do this to me, man. I need to declare war on someone.
Well, next episode, with everybody watching, that's tomorrow. But thank you for joining us for this episode. If you'd like to, please leave a comment down below. Hit that like button if you like the episode. If you want to help support the channels, also consider hitting the subscribe button, as well as taking a look at the description down below, where we have links, where I have links to my Discord chat and my Patreon campaign. Consider taking a look at that. Every little bit helps. As well as taking a look in the description for the links to the other person's perspective. So if you're looking at my video, there's a link to Rival's channel, and if you're looking at Rival's video, there's a link to my channel. Consider taking a look. I think we both have stuff that anybody watching this will enjoy. But
indeed.
We will see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye-bye.